Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Ina Talks. I'm happy to have you here. Today's topic I feel is very actual because we're already in December. The winter is already flowing very fast, and I think it would be foolish to just miss the chance to transform your life, change yourself for better, initiate some growth on your side that you would be really proud of by the end of the season. We're here for this. Personally, I believe that the deepest and most long-lasting transformations, they first happen within. They don't happen externally. Because at first you make a decision to change something, to become better, to grow skill, to switch maybe jobs, to do something for yourself. I think first it actually begins with this mindset that is changing, and then the external changes, they start to be visible to everyone else. That is why I think that the spiritual transformation is the most crucial one if you're thinking about long-term and impactful change and self-development. Think of an activity or something that actually nurtures your soul, something that you could do for other people. And by that I mean that some people really find a lot of resource and a lot of calmness from spending the time with their loved ones, spending the time with their best friends, helping the people who are currently in need. And that actually proves that you don't have to seek happiness or gladness somewhere else. You are the source of the happiness and gladness, actually. And you can spread it to someone else. You can actually share it with the people who actually require that. This week I had a chance to visit my friend who recently gave birth to a wonderful baby boy, and we had a chance to visit a music concert and enjoy the company of each other. It was such a bliss. It was so wonderful. I just think that spending quality time with the people you care about and with people who care for you is just such a wonderful spiritual gift that many of us, for some reason, do not appreciate as much as they should, but it's actually there. Like, it's just so easy to tap into that source and to receive this enormous joy. One of the things that really helped me to transform last winter was that I was finally ready to look deep within. I knew that I was struggling with the issue of eating disorder for a while then, and I decided not to hide from this problem, to look in depth, to find the accounts and influencers and various sources of information online in order to see what I can actually do to recover, to start the recovery, because it doesn't take a very little time in order to fix such kind of an issue. And it finally destroyed this veil of embarrassment, of shame, because if, as you know, or maybe if you know, eating disorder is connected to a lot of triggers that you can find in your daily life. It also can be stretching far from your ancestors, from your family. It can be also influenced by the mass culture, of being thin, or the obligation of yourself to be thin, or any kind of standards that are imposed from the outside. All of these complex things, they were really weighing me down, and I was not ready to deal with that earlier. But at some point I just made a decision that I'm gonna look into the information, I'm gonna look into it, I'm gonna study this, and I'm gonna find a way for me to make this soft but long-term change that I really required. I stumbled upon the book The Glucose Revolution, and it gave me a lot of insights on how not to trigger the glucose spikes during the day in order not to feel tired, not to have these annoying energy crashes during the day, to feel better mentally, and also improve your eating habits all the time. And you probably already know that nutrition is a fundamental part of becoming a better person, becoming the better version of yourself, and being that better person capable of doing more and doing it better. I think like you can't overestimate that. The next idea for the winter arc transformation is more about the looks. I do not know anyone who doesn't want more voluminous, beautiful, amazing, thick hair. I just haven't met such people in my life. And an easy tip and something that you can do each time before the hair wash is massage your scalp basically for 3 minutes before the hair wash, and that's pretty much it. That will really improve the blood circulation, and you will see within just 1 month that the hair wash became easier to conduct, that you see the more like hair growth and the hair loss would be reduced. I looked a lot into the hair maintenance topic, and I learned that the less we do to damage it on a daily basis, the less we would have to do in order to later restore it. Because even without knowing, on a just regular basis, we do a lot of actions that damage our hair, and it's just difficult to take care of it later on. I think that the most important part about the winter arc transformation plan that you can draw for yourself and then act on it is not to really disperse your attention in different directions, meaning that you shouldn't choose 10 or 8 activities or directions in which you would like to develop or change something. Just stick to 3, stick to not more than 5, even 5 I think it would be a bit too many. Stick to very few things that you would do consistently, and having the end date in this also really helped, because you understand that you wouldn't have to do it for the rest of your life and be demotivated by that realization. I think that this period of time you would put yourself into this framework, have a plan, have the determination, and most importantly decision to continue with it and make it happen. I think that's already half of the success that is guaranteed. I'm actually also really tempted to do this and the other thing as well, but truth be told, I know how this actually works by now, and I, for example, would like to come back to my skill development, that is playing the guitar. I used to practice very often, and I cannot tell you how easy it is to lose the practical touch when you don't have the plan to do it on a regular basis. And I did not have that plan. Other activities basically pushed that out of my schedule very gradually, and I'm not even sure that I was noticing that. And now, starting next, not starting next month, but starting today, I have a plan to play guitar just 3 or 4 minutes per day, and to actually remind myself how much I used to enjoy that. This source of joy, the source of pleasure, is a wonderful trigger to actually keep in mind, and to have not the feeling that I have to do it because I decided to do so, but that I actually get to do it. I enjoy doing it. I am gonna play the music that I'm gonna be loving and just really enjoying every moment of it. If you have watched until this moment, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for sticking to the ideas for winter arc transformation. Maybe you can share your advice, what you would be doing this winter to improve your life, yourself, your skills, whatever has to be improved. I would love to know, to learn about that. I am wishing you a wonderful week, and we'll see each other very soon.